Welcome back to Snail. Oh.
Fell asleep. It's
So
okay.
you wake up?
Every day.
Wow.
That really
Guys, I'm
scared
sick.
me. I know you are. That's why I'm sitting all the way over here. I'm
So
sorry,
sick
Teo.
today.
I'm
Teo
taking the brunt of it.
the divider.
But I have the immune system of the sun.
Yeah, he
Nope.
does. Tiger's
Feel my
blood
head, bro.
running through his veins.
Feel my head.
He has no. Dude, stop touching me.
Oh man, you do. You have a fever.
Sweating.
Stay over there.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is 140 degrees
got a
in this
fever.
brick room, you guys. It gets toasty in here even in the middle of winter.
Toasty.
Yeah.
We want to talk to you guys about a movie.
That's right. We normally do a Comics Corner segment, and this time we'd like to focus on a film that recently released.
Reese's.
Yes. It is a comic book film, but not your everyday average run-of-the-mill comic book film.
Nope.
This one had something a lot differenter than all other comic book or films.
It did.
Yes.
It was a bit stranger.
Big Cumberbatch.
Doc Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Yes.
Have you
Talk
seen
about
it?
Dr.
I
Strange.
have.
You have? What'd you think?
That was great.
Love it.
It was one of my favorite movies
Not seen
of
it.
the year.
okay.
It was about a magician.
Ah, yeah.
who
What was
could
your favorite part?
Travel through time and bend time.
He could bend it.
He could just bend it.
He could bend it like Beckham.
And there was a bald girl.
She was so bald.
And she taught him a lot of stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Uh-huh.
You just saw the
The
trailer.
thing is with Dr. Stranger is that he was a brain surgeon, and he had great hands. They were very steady. They're not shaky at all. And then he got into a car accident, and I don't want to spoil anything else.
That's
so I'm
good.
just gonna
Okay,
give it
that's
back.
good, man.
If you decide to go see Mr. Doctor, you need to.
Dude, it's a phenomenal film. Honestly, Scott Derrickson, the director of the film, has been attached to the horror genre most of his career for the simple fact that he loves diving into the supernatural. It's really the genre that you're allowed to discuss things like that more in depth, whether it's demons or different entities, religion, spirituality. And so this was kind of his go at a big budget film.
Yeah.
Like a Disney/Marvel property, Doctor Strange, and I gotta say, it's hands down my personal favorite comic book film. I've seen it twice already. It's much deeper than any other comic book film I've seen. You know, Christopher Nolan, give him his due, because Batman Begins and the entire Dark Knight series was a deeper comic book series, but this one was just set apart to me. The visual effects also absolutely stunning, and it's one of the few films I would say you must see in 3D.
We need to show the audience our producer Lauren's status that she posted.
Yeah.
It was either on Twitter or Facebook.
It was one of
Lauren,
those.
show your.
She
and
does
then
stuff with
memorize her name
cameras.
and add her on Facebook. There it is, right there.
Look at that. Look at that.
Wonderful.
So many new friends.
Look at
off
that.
of this.
Wonderful.
Yes.
She hates everything.
She
and
hates
liked
every
it.
movie.
Hates movies.
Every movie she
She's
hates
like the snobby friend that you don't want to talk movies about because she's like, oh, well, I didn't notice that Isaac blah de blah
I work
blah
at a TV
in the visual
studio."
realm of the possibilities of life and cinema. Blah. Good job. Hey, good job.
Lowry.
Good job, producer Lauren. Truly, it was a phenomenal film. Without getting too deep into it, one of the reasons I really enjoyed this film that sets it apart from other comic book films is the fact that you don't really have a superhero. You have an arrogant surgeon jerk who's not a nice guy. You really don't like him. That's Dr. Stephen Strange. And Benedict Cumberbatch nailed that persona. And the fact that he truly, even when he kind of found the powers, if you will, that he was looking for, it didn't humble him. He wanted it for personal gain. And so they did a really great job portraying what happens, that transition of opening up and realizing that life is more than just you and your little sphere of influence.
Yeah,
and
Dex.
man, I seriously, 5 stars. I want to see it again.
Does do they go into different realms like of the universe?
I will
Is there
say, yeah.
aliens?
There's not necessarily aliens, but this is something that is going to totally transform the Marvel universe as far as the cinematic films go, because it opened up the possibility of multiverses and the idea of other dimensions. And I mean, it's outside of time essentially in certain elements. And so they can really bend and do some crazy, crazy things now because of what Doctor Strange has opened the doors to.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Another reason it was so good is this was a deeply personal film for Scott Derrickson, because he started off with Emily Rose, The Exorcism of Emily Rose, and then he took on a big budget film called The Day the Earth Stood Still. which
That was
was
a really bad movie.
lambasted.
Hey,
Nobody liked it,
was
and it
terrible.
made no money.
Keanu.
He liked it
What?
because he likes really crappy movies.
I like Keanu.
Yeah, but that was a terrible movie for you.
Terrible
Keanu.
movie.
I mean, it wasn't.
So then he kind of like dialed it back. He
Yeah.
said he was totally playing his career by formula. You tackle a small movie, it does better than expected, so then you take on a big budget. Didn't work out.
Right.
So then he came back with a little scary movie called Sinister, which I can never see.
Honestly, that was a great movie.
Yeah, dude, he's phenomenal.
That was a scary movie.
One of my
never gonna
personal
watch
favorite
it.
directors now.
watch
I'm a
that.
huge
But then he gets offered Marvel's Doctor Strange. And if you notice, the story is of a guy who's on top of the world who gets disgraced and then has to slowly build his way back. And that sounds like his life, if you ask me.
It was pretty incredible.
And it's working out.
Yeah, dude, it did a great job. And grounded, I want to say grounded in reality, yet there's mysticism and spirituality and different elements in there. But truly discovering that life is more than just you, and the paradox of having to basically lose control of everything in order to gain that control. Kind of just realizing that there's so much more to this world than just your ideas and your thoughts, and there are some greater things out there, was a phenomenal lesson. So,
Life is a mystery.
man.
It's so deep, bro.
Some
wait.
things must stand alone. I hear you call my name.
Yeah, and it feels like
And it feels like